Okay, today we're going to talk about Kajabi communities, and specifically, we're going to talk about how to create a homepage for your community and how to links in there. This is something that had stumped me over the last few weeks because every time I would create a link, it just didn't do what I wanted to do, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So, what we have here is, and I'm in my partner's back office, not my main back office, but I've created this test group. So if I go into this test group and I go to the community, you'll notice that I have these menus up top here: feed, challenges, and meetups. Okay, and I also have these circles over here. So I could create a new circle. Let's say I want to create a new circle. I want to call this introduce yourself. Okay, and I just want to make it a, oops, need a description. Okay. Okay, so now I have these two circles in here, and the circles are just like, kind of Facebook areas or groups. Like when you do a Facebook group, you might have different sections that they can go to and things like that. This is just, in my opinion, so much better than Facebook, so much cleaner, so much nicer, so much more abilities to filter people out that are just, shouldn't be talking to people in real life anyways. But so anyways, that said, what you would like to do is, and what I was doing with my community was I wanted like a welcome page here. Instead of when they first come in the community, if I refresh this, when they first come to the community, it just brings up the first circle, right? But I'd like to have a different navigation up here that is kind of like a home button, and I want to make that the first thing that comes up, okay? So you can do that by going over here to the little gear and clicking on navigation menu. Excuse me. And you can add a page. So let's say I wanted to add a home page, and I want it to be https google.com, okay? And I want to make this my primary page. So I would just create that page, okay? And I can move it around. So let's say I want it to be at the front of the list. And now when I go back to the community, you'll notice this home page, this home link is up here. And if I click on that, okay, it should take me to that, okay? But let's see if it, yeah, so because it's an external link, it does that. So what you really want to do is, and that was not a good example, but what you really want to do is create a landing page. So I'm going to go back here to my back office of my partners, and I'm going to go to website, and I'm going to go to pages, and I'm going to go to landing pages. And I'm going to just start from scratch. Okay. And I'm going to call this community homepage. Okay. So it's now creating this homepage with a hero section in it. I'm going to get rid of this image, and we're just going to have this area here. I will create some text, and this text, I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm just going to say, getting started. Go to the introduce yourself circle and tell us a little bit about you. Okay. Now I want to make this introduce yourself circle. I want to make that a link, right? So I'm going to go back to my community. I'm going to click on the introduce yourself link, and I'm going to grab it up here in the address bar. I'm going to copy it, Command C or Control C, or obviously you can right click on it and copy. And then I'm going to click here, and I'm going to paste it in there, and I'm going to say OK. Notice it makes it a link. I'm going to say save. Okay, and that's all we're going to do for this right now. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to landing pages because I want to get that link. Okay, and I'm going to publish this, obviously. And then I'm going to copy the URL. And now I'm going to go back to my test community. I'm going to go back to this gear, go back to the navigation menu. I'm going to go to the little pencil here, and I'm going to now paste that landing page address in there. Save it, go back to the community, and boom, look what it does. Okay. So you can design this to give people their getting started steps, let them know about what events are going on during the week, let them know exactly, how to go through it, maybe put a video in there. That's what we've done in another one of our communities. Put like a getting started video, a welcome video in there, and so forth. You can do all kinds of different things. And again, it's just like the editor in the regular Kajabi pages. In fact, it's a landing page, so you just go in there and create it just like a regular landing page. You can use your own templates. You can do whatever you want, right? But here, here was the thing that was just getting me was I created this link, and I want them, getting started, go to the introduce yourself. So I want to click on this, and watch what happens when I click on it. It brings up the side menu inside of here because this is framed. This homepage here is everything in the center here is framed in here. It's called an iframe in HTML. So when you click on a link, it just replaces that iframe and puts it in here and gives you the sidebar and all of that, right? Well, I don't want that. I don't want, I could go home button here again, and I could do this again, and then I gotta go home button here again, and I can do it again. I could have all kinds of these things here. Or I can go back here to home button, and obviously it's not going to refresh it because it doesn't know what it's doing, but I could go back to home button if I wanted to go through all of that. But I wanted to just put this part to come up in here. I just wanted it to, when you clicked on that button, refresh and be on this page. So it took me a while to figure it out. And I was kind of disappointed in myself because being a designer, I should figure it out. But I'm going to show you the trick, I don't know, the hack of how to do this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our landing page. I'm going to click here to go into the landing page. And this is just so simple. Again, I was surprised it took me so long to figure it out. Okay, so here's the one thing that you can do is, if I go here and I go up to the inserted link, the target is none. I can say new window. So I could make it so when I click on it, it opens up a new window. But that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to kind of refresh the page and go to the one I want. But I'm going to click OK on this so I can show you what we're doing here. What I really want to do, and I need to do, and I wish it was one of the options here, but it's not. So I'm going to have to go up here to the source code, click on this little button here. And you'll see here where it says target equals blank. Well, for me to keep it, to override kind of the parent that it's in, I'm going to click here where it says blank. I'm going to keep the underscore, and I'm going to type in parent. Okay, and click OK. And then I'm going to save it. I'm going to go back to my test community. I'm just going to do a Command or Control R to refresh this. Then I'm going to go to my home page. Okay, so now I have that same link here. Now watch what happens now. Boom. Yay. It just refreshes this, takes me to the page I want. So now I can, obviously I can go back here. Now I can put links in here to go to my meetups, my challenges, just anything that you really want. Let's say I did one on on a page I was doing for someone today, where it took the person, one of the steps was go finish your profile. Well, I took them here to settings for my profile. I just use that same tag in there. I don't know what you want to call that attribute of target equals underscore parent. Okay. And boom, it brings them right to their profile. And then, of course, they can go back after they've done that. So you can give all kinds of steps in here to get people going on the right. And they don't have to search for it. You can take them right to it. You can use this for, I can add multiple pages up here. I can put an actual menu bar up in my homepage that takes them to other places, maybe back to the course or all kinds of different things. The key is when you're in this area with your landing page, you want to go up here to the source code, and you want to make sure this says target equals and then a quotes underscore parent close quote. Okay, and that's right in this area. This HTML right here is what tells a web page that this is a link that needs to be clicked on. This part here is the text that you click on, and then this is the ending, the closing of it, that tells it, the HTML, that okay, I'm done now. Everything else after this is just regular text, right? So, and you'll notice it only turned introduce yourself circle to blue, right? But the key is, again, is this part right here, target equals quotes underscore parent close quotes. Okay, and it's not single quotes, it's double quotes. Okay, and that's why I said when you go in there, when you go into the link itself, start with choosing new window here, because then it will automatically create this here. It'll just say underscore blank, and all you gotta do is change that blank to word blank to parent, and you're good to go. Okay, so I know this is short, but I did a search all over YouTube and Google, and in fact, I even went to Kajabi's support, and they didn't even know how to do it at that point. And so I'd seen it on other people's pages. I was surprised no one had done it before. But this is a great way to set up a getting started homepage where people can always go back to and check it out and see what's going on. And I want to share with you real quick an example. Here's one I put together for some friends. Okay, and see all of these links here. Complete your profile. When they click on here, it takes them automatically to the profile. Okay, and I'm not logged in anymore. So it gives them everything they need to get where they need to go. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. I hope this helps you if you've been struggling with this, or you've figured out how to do a homepage. And again, if you just go up to this gear and go to navigation, you can create all these different pages. You can create a custom page however you want to do it. Okay, I can and you'll see here feeds. This is a feed page that is in here. That automatically is up there already, and challenges and meetups. So you can just start, you can create all these different landing pages and then use those in the menu bar up here, so that your people will have an experience in your community getting started and whatever else informational they need outside of the circles and everything else. So I hope that helps. If you have not, sad to say people don't have it yet, but if you have not taken a trial run of Kajabi, I would encourage you to use my link, rondeering.com/Kajabi. It's in the text below here. The difference is if you go to Kajabi.com, you will get a 14-day trial. If you use my link, it's a 30-day trial. Now, it is an affiliate link, and I do get paid a little bit if you do upgrade, but it has no effect on what you pay. It's just a little something they give me for promoting their amazing, amazing system. And it also helps me out building this channel and giving you more information and more training and coaching and mentoring in building your online business. So God bless you all. I can't wait to see you on the next one, and we'll see you later.